the fallout that nobody saw coming between Holly Willoughby and Philip Schofield could have formulated quite some time away, according to reports, long before Philip announced that he had decided to step away from This Morning over the weekend. Philip, 61, who has fronted the ITV program for over 20 years, announced on social media on Saturday that he was departing from This Morning with immediate effect following speculation he and co-host Holly Willoughby were no longer speaking behind closed doors. Feud claims mounted after Philip's brother's sex abuse trial, and the Q-Gate saga back in September after both Phil and Holly were falsely accused of skipping the line to see the late Queen Elizabeth lying in state. While there has been much pressure and tension seemingly brewing behind the scenes on This Morning in recent months, it appears that trouble could have kicked off long before rumors of a feud between Holly and Phil even emerged. Things could have well taken a turn in their seemingly unbreakable friendship after Philip reportedly destroyed Holly's plans for a big change on This Morning. The This Morning duo, who have presented alongside one another for 13 years, are reported to have fell out for good after Philip went over Holly's head on This Morning after she requested an all-female cast and crew for International Women's Day. Back in March, Holly, along with the show's editor Martin Frizzell, had reportedly decided that an all-female presenting lineup would be the perfect way to celebrate the annual Women's Day. However, Philip was reportedly not one bit happy with the idea of being pushed aside, and instead, went over Holly's head over the matter. The This Morning presenter went to ITV's Big Boss Emma Gormley to put a stop to them, according to Mail Online. In the end, after Philip reportedly put his foot down, Holly was only allowed to host the first section of the show surrounded by the show's female production staff while Philip took some time away from the This Morning set to have a coffee down the road. Once the first half was over, Phil reportedly rejoined Holly on the famous couch as if there were no bad blood between them. Speaking to the publication, an insider claimed, Holly was livid about Gormley's decision and the fact Philip had undermined her, and made that very clear to numerous people at ITV. It was the first real sign to This Morning staff that their relationship had fractured and Holly wanted to step out of Philip's shadow. Philip announced his immediate departure from This Morning in a brief Instagram story, which he posted on Saturday afternoon. "I have always been proud to cover fascinating stories on This Morning. But recently, This Morning itself has become the story," he wrote. "Throughout my career in TV, including the very difficult last few days, I have always done my best to be honorable and kind. I understand that ITV has decided the current situation can't go on and I want to do what I can to protect the show that I love. So I have agreed to step down from This Morning with immediate effect, in the hope that the show can move forward to a bright future." An ITV spokesperson later said, Philip Schofield's decision to step down from This Morning was, as his statement made clear, a decision agreed between Philip and ITV. Following his shock exit from the ITV program, Alison Hammond and Dermot O'Leary returned to This Morning on Monday to present as Holly is currently on holiday for 2 weeks, with her set to make a comeback return on June 5. It has not yet been announced who will fill Philip's shoes on This Morning, but both Alison and Dermot are said to be in the running along with Rylan Clark, Rochelle Humes, Piers Morgan, Josie Gibson, and Gino D'Acampo.